All right, welcome back. This is Heroes of the Storm, episode 2 of What Not to Do. Got a quick match here where, sadly, things, as you can see straight off the bat, are going absolutely terrible. Um, just looking at the map, we've already lost the keep. We've lost all our forts. They have one fort up still over here, and they have both their keeps. Now, here's the thing. This is definitely something that could be recovered had the situation gone the right way or my teammates did the right thing. Because despite the fact that we're down a level, we kind of have an advantage because the objective here is to take this payload and bring it over to C. Whenever you bring it to C, it's harder to push. You're farther away from home. You run out of mana quickly. If you get hurt, that journey back is pretty damn far. Whereas us, we can just blow up this boss real quick, make some adjustments, maybe even defend right here. That way, if shit goes bad, we can kind of come back here a little bit to take some cover while we heal up a little bit. We're close to a well. We can hold it here for a very long time. But that's not what happened here. It's definitely not what happened. And it's very frustrating. What went wrong? Watch, we'll start. Let's turn that down a little bit. All right. So here's the problem. We cleared this, right? Great. This is our perfect opportunity here, right? Because if you notice, their team has Murky. Murky, even though it says not a Murky, he's definitely a Murky. He's kind of a little bitch. He needs to be laning. He typically isn't great in fights. He'll throw maybe a pufferfish. In general, he's pretty easy to kill. I can usually kill him in like one shot, as long as his bubble is already expired. So I'm not worried about him. So what we needed to do in this scenario was we needed, like I said, defend up here. We can defend here without being seen, or we can even come up from here. What we don't want to do is separate. Now, melee players, look, I've played melee. I hate melee. You're a big target. You're easy to blow up real quick. You dive. My strategy always is whenever you're in a fight, don't be the super aggressor at times, right? Wait for it for a second because there's always somebody who goes forward. If they go forward, the team should blow them up. Even if it's a tank sometimes, you have to say, look, can we do enough damage to this tank to make him regret for trying to get in our shit, right? Don't let him bully you. So what he's been doing all game is he keeps going around the longest route possible and then dying because he's coming from behind away from everybody else and he's just not that good of a player. At least he's not smart about it. Now, I would say we were feeding all game, but we weren't. At this point, even though we're like 17, 16 minutes in, nobody's died more than 2 times each. I think we had a total of 8 deaths at this point. The problem is we kept dying at the stupidest times possible. Now, watch this. Boom. Farmer sets up, saying, don't flank, bro. Let's do it. Here's the problem. We get caught by Murky pretty quick, right? This is actually kind of a good scenario because we could blow him up real quick. His egg's way the fuck over here. Right? Then we either come back here, which is a bad idea just because, we got spotted by him, so they know, right? So the best scenario is while our team is grabbing this real quick, grab that turret, throw down the turret right here, and then come defend right here, right? But no, this is what happens. Witch Doctor throws down a zombie wall, which means we can't engage. So the smart thing is all 4 of us should be going here. He, since he just got hit by this ult, should go to here. Because, hey, look. This Murky is going to die to this. All these little dudes are going to, like, murder him. Or if not murder him, just keep him away. Right? We even got Bailings going opposite directions. But instead, Farmer Bob decides to do the dumbest thing that he possibly could. This is the mistake he made. Instead of sacrificing himself for a second, he wasn't going to die because I was going to come back to heal him. He was just going to take a little hit or two. Could have ran over here for the betterment of the team. But he's so greedy that he thinks he can either win the game by pushing up here once the zombie wall's gone or come over here and win with us straight away. But again, we have all the time in the world. This is not going to be here until... The only thing I might change about this, now that I'm thinking about it, is I don't know if we could have got over there in time. Probably, because they only had one person on it at that point, so it was going pretty slow. So let's have a look here. Nope. Bouncing it back and forth. Bouncing it back and forth. Like, dude, get away from me. Like, come on. And you might say, why did you run right? Why didn't you just run left? Well, my whole team was here. I needed to heal them. Now, the other mistake that was made, and this was definitely done by me, was I picked Water Dragon for this fight as opposed to 2 Cups. The reason I did that was Murky was being a pain in the ass at the start, taunting, putting down his little spray paint, so I thought I would talk some shit and put some Water Dragon in there, and I've killed him a couple times with it just to be fun, and I was having a good time. So, I mean, I might have cost us the match right there too, but again, Greymane should definitely not have done that. Like, let's go back and look at that one more time real quick. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Like, they're safe. I can heal them. Safe. Heal, heal, heal. Nope. 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 Back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. I mean, that was Cassio definitely won the game with that ult right there. Don't get me wrong. But it was because of the mistake of all of us being grouped up like that with a Cassia. Me sticking way too close to Greymane. Me assuming he's going to run this way. And then me trying to like adjust. Like, oh, maybe if I run that way, he'll run that way. It was a nightmare. My fast little feet couldn't go fast enough. But we definitely lost this match because then they pushed core and won it. So GG. What did we learn today? There's a lot of mistakes that could be learned from this. Have a good day.